EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Arizona Cardinals and the Seattle Seahawks on Sunday Night Primetime. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Will Reichert will get this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Street!
First carry now for Kenneth Walker. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
They're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a gain of 12 there. 1st down, Seattle.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
70, Hawk 70, Dragon 60, Panther 11, 70 Rangers, 70 Warriors, 70. Ready.
Milrow on 3rd down. Slip and dig for left side. He's got it. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. A pickup of 14 on that one. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Broncos. Let's go.
Milrow. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Flush to his right. He keeps it himself. And he will not be quite able to stretch the ball out. They're going to mark him down after that huge run all the way to the 1. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. First and goal coming up. This has been a solid opening drive. Knocking on the door. First and goal. Walker is in. Touchdown, Seattle.
And that's a really important opening drive here, Mike. You think back a week ago, there was a lot of disappointment. It was a long week of practice, a lot of questions that had to be answered inside that building. So you want to come and show, hey, last week is over. We are a lot better than how we looked then, and you can't do it a lot better than that.
The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Seahawks will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
First snap, and Murray goes to the air. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 6. Murray will throw. He's going to go up top here for McBride. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. It is a big gain for Arizona. It's a gain of 43 yards.
Simply put, you just have to be more disciplined along the back end, Mike, especially when you're playing against a quarterback like this. I mean, his ability to identify mismatches so quickly and then target them with the ball, you've got to take away that space, change up your looks, and as a result now, they're going to test your red zone defense.
So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18. Murray. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
You hear quarterback coaches say it all the time. Let's get our guy easy completions. Well, that falls certainly into that category, Mike, but when you fail to connect on those, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Second and 10.
Omaha. Hey.
Again, it's Murray. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Now Murray on third and long. And that is incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it's going to be fourth down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
Reichard's kick is good. And the Cardinals are on the board. It's 7-3.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Reichard had the field goal a moment ago. Back out now to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready up. Cardinals. Roll, go.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. He'll manage to work this forward to the 37. Tackled there by Matt Wilson.
37-yard line.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, you're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
And this is going to be a Seahawks first down. He's up to the 45-yard line.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
They'll run with the 2nd-round pick in the April draft. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
When you give the ball to the fullback, it just hits a lot faster, so it puts a lot of pressure on the defense to trust their reads and react. It's exactly what we saw here. They're able to take him down in the backfield for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Now they'll throw it with Milrow. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Elijah Arroyo was the intended target. And 3rd down coming up.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. And what that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones. And if you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can pick them apart.
7 Pirates, 19 Lions. Warriors, 70. Steady.
On 3rd down, Milrow. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. Kicking time for the Seahawks. They'll punt this one away. Velus Jones back deep. Take this in, back at the 16. And they'll get forward a few yards on the return. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Back left side, and that's the tight end, McBride. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts to talk things over before 3rd down.
Big ace. Empty. Hey, Larry. Ball.
Out of the gun, it's Murray. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
Okay, ready? Go!
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And this is going to be a Seahawks first down as he gets this up past the 35.
10 yards. And the Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 7-3 is our score. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. Seahawks football beginning this second quarter as they've got it with first and 10.
Let's go now. Hurt.
Once again, it's Walker. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. That's Zaven Collins on the stop.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 7. Straight ahead, it's Walker. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Seattle.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
Woo! And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping him.
Going now, Murray on first down. First, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On second down, Murray. He gets into drop in for his first sack of the young season.
Well, as they face this possible 3-and-out following that second down sack, now if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield to try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Murray. And good work defensively. Will stop this one after a gain of 5. And it will be 4th and long.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
They've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks, but right now it's been a lot of double coverage, it's been a lot of tight windows, and if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game, this offensive play caller needs to be more creative freeing him up. And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Ready, set.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Dragon 6. Here we go. Set. 70 Timberwolves. Buffalo 18.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow, sending it deep for Waddle. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target. And now it's 4th down. Here's Michael Dixon now. The punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds.
At their own 24-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this 1st half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Murray to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
I think the most frustrating element to all of this is when you look downfield, there's guys open. There's plays to be made downfield in the passing game, but quite frankly, the pass protection has just been so bad that they haven't been able to take advantage of any of it.
Green. 2-2.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. To the 20. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. run now for the extra point. Here's Will Riker. He gets it to go, and the Cardinals are on top. It's now 10-7.
Seahawks 7. Will Riker to kick off.
Riker out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 18, right in. Steady.
Play action. It's Milroe. Rolling right. Now he'll run. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
And the Seahawks.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
They run with Walker. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
2 minutes to play in the 1st half of a 3-point game. We're back to Seattle after this. Two 1st downs have them up to the 44-yard line. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 70, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Steady.
They'll run right. Here's Walker. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It will be 2nd down.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
It is 2nd and 6.
Come on. Hit. 60 by 6. Cowboy 80. Go.
Now a run, and it's their fullback with the carry. And a pickup of 3, or maybe 4. It's Sean Murphy-Bunting on the tackle.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll try and run it with Walker. A gain there of 11. 1st down, Seattle.
18 Cardinal.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Seahawks.
The run up the middle. It's Walker. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
Cougar 19, Tiger, 19, 19 Tiger, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Milroe throwing on 2nd down. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
19, 19 light, 65 catch, 65 catch.
From the gun, it's Milroe. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This one from 54 yards out. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Seahawks will tie this game up here late in the first half.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
All level at 10 as this one's kicked off. He's going to let that to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Coach.
Murray now to throw on first down. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. Into space. And he will go all the way. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Arizona. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
Riker good with the extra point. And the Cardinals go up by 7. It is now 17-10.
Will Riker to kick off.
Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Panther 60. Panther 60. Come 19. Jack 60. Come on. Dragon. 60 bites it. 60 bites. Ready?
Off the play fake, here's Milroe. Sending it deep for Waddle. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
He told us earlier in the week that his ball skills might actually be better than some of the guys he's covering, and we kind of chuckled. But it's pretty clear to see where that confidence comes from, Mike. I mean, the next step for him, not only go up and attack that ball to tie his point, but come down with the pick.
70 Timberwolves. Hey, Chris.
On 2nd down, here's Milroe. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
At the 41-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4. Now it's Murray. That one is complete to McBride. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A pickup there of 13. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
First and 10. Murray now. That's caught by Harrison right side. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
10 more yards.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Murray going to hand this to Benson. And he's going to be close to a first down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
They'll go again with Benson. Finding room to the 20. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. They get 24 on that one. It's an Arizona first down.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Arizona.
Coach. Whoa.
Up the middle they go. Awkward looking tackle there. Upended at the line of scrimmage. No gains.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
Back to the right side. Up by McBride. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Omaha.
On 3rd down, Murray.
That's a great job defensively. Even though they let him escape the rush initially, there was nowhere to go with either the ball or as a runner, and they're able to force 4th down.
So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal try. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cardinals will extend their third quarter lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. Like you find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Reichert had the field goal a moment ago. He's back out now to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk, ready? Hawk 70, Hawk set, 79 Broncos. 18, Pioneer. Ready?
On play action, Milrow taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of
A big play and a much-needed one as well. 33 yards.
70,
First
Timberwolves.
and 10 at the
18,
35-yard line.
Roger. 18, 19, Lions. 7 Pirates. Bronco 80. Ready, ready.
They'll go play action with Milrow. This one broken out. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
70 Timberwolves. Cup 19. 60 Maverick. Dragon 60. Buffalo 18.
On second down, Milrow. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
13 yards.
Call it a gain of 13. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Cowboy X Mustang 19. Trap 60. Trap 60.
They go play action now with Milrow. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Nice rep here by the defense. They go man coverage, takes away all the threats downfield, and with nothing open, he has no choice but just kind of throw a contested ball, hope for the best, and just falls incomplete.
Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves first and goal.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. No, no. Let go.
Here's Walker. Down to the 4. It'll be second and goal.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7. Play 7 of the drive coming up, and it's third and goal.
11. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Go.
Now Milrow. This one caught at the 4. And he's trying to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. About a yard short.
6 yards.
Now, What do you do on 4th and 1?
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Ready, ready.
They'll try it now with Walker. And he's not going anywhere. Stuck behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
Turnover on down.
And what a job here by the defensive line. They've got to hold their ground. Any sort of push by the offense is going to result in a touchdown. But here, the defense comes through with a huge goal line stand, and they're able to keep this offense out of the end zone.
That's Harrison in motion. Start out with a run, and it's Benson. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
He's going to go up top here for McBride.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Murray on 3rd down. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
At the 14-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70, Cowboy 80. Buffalo 18, 18, 79 Broncos, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
To the air, it's Milrow. Pass to the running back, Brees Hall. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
On the play.
That's 80, 18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals.
1st and goal.
Walker. Touchdown. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown. And Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
Seahawks 17.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
First down throw for Murray. That's left side, and that's the tight end, McBride. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. Murray. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
Murray. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you would love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And he'll get a few yards on this return, up past the 15-yard line.
Ready? 19, 18. Mustang 19. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
He's really struggled with his accuracy all game long, and when you look, Mike, I think he's had some opportunities downfield to connect with his guys, and it's one of the biggest reasons they find themselves trailing here late in this game.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now Walker. Room to run at the 30. And they will finally get him down, but not before he's able to take this up near the 40-yard line. A gain there of 21. 1st down, Seattle.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll air it out down the middle. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow, so that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there, and more times than not, he's going to run under it, but in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Here's Holmes. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down.
65, Dragons, 679 Broncos. Buffalo 18.
Now it's Milroy. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 54 yards.
There's a lot of factors that make this play so successful, Mike, and clearly the ability of this tight end to not only find the open space in the defense, but then after the catch to turn into a runner. That is very...
To the goal line and in. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown Seahawks. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
We've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And there'll be no returns forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On first and 10. The ball's out. The Seahawks scoop it up. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery.
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it. And that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
On the run, here's Hall. Modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
He was brought down at the 26. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Get it. 60. Pass to 60. Pass to 60. Check.
He'll go again with Hall. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. 13 yards the gain, down to the 13-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10.
Let's go now. Press all 80. Alert. Alert. Let's go.
Another run here with Hall. And he'll get about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
Second and 5.
70 Timberwolves. 19 Charger. 19 Charger.
They will run it over center with Hall. The Seahawks are going to have it first and goal. They'll take this one down to about the 3-yard line.
gain on the play. That's good for a Seahawks. First down.
On the ready.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Broncos ready.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's got another one. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. And making a hat trick. That is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value, and so far, this guy's been incredible.
Makes the score Seahawks 31, Cardinals 20.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Velus Jones now on the return. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On first down, Murray. Now a shot here, deep middle. That is brought in. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 54 yards. throw on first down. And that ball is out of reach. Toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Now a second down throw from Murray. Over the middle, it's Harrison. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down.
To throw again is Murray. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's second down and 3. They'll drop to throw. That is caught. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal.
First and goal.
Out-breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw,
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Cardinals. That his second touchdown tonight.
well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
To throw is Murray, and he will get into the end zone. The two-point conversion is successful, and game on. Lead is down to 3 here in the fourth quarter.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
So the deficit cut from 11 down to a field goal. Now they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
All right, so you take your shot, you don't get it. But now your defense has to save the day. You've got all 3 timeouts. You've got to get a stop here, force them to punt the ball back, and give your offense a chance to win the game.
Here we go. 70 Timber, 70 Lions.
On first and 10, here comes Walker. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
On the ready. 60 by 6.
Once again, it's Walker. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd and 12.
Ready. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 18 Pioneer. Ready.
Throwing is Milrow. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. 17 yards on that connection. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only 1 remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation, and we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
Ready.
To break the huddle, coming up now for first and 10.
Tiger.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So the 12th man, a factor here as it's a win for the Seahawks. They get the job done here at home, and they follow the opening weekend victory with another here to move to 2-0 on the season. So that'll do it for us. For Wk2 and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Seahawks. As we say, so long from Seattle.